Hi! It has been a while since my last video upload. But I finally got time to revisit my friend, Neckless, who learned how to walk all on its own using a technique called reinforcement learning. Since my initial excitement of seeing its learning progression has faded, all I am seeing now is just how awkward his walking gait is. Rather than calling it walking, it is more like jumping. With one leg. That can't be good for his knee. Feeling sorry for leaving him in such a state for 3 months, I decided to fix his gait today. So far, the only mechanism for training Neckless's motion was a reward metric. After each motion decision Neckless makes, he receives a score, which is a combination of many factors. The score includes positive rewards for good behaviors such as standing straight and moving forward, and negative penalties for undesirable behaviors, such as falling on its face, using too much energy or joint motion saturation. That approach has been effective so far, so I will continue by adding a penalty for bad gait into the overall score. Defining a natural human-like walking gait can be extremely complex, but there are some prominent traits of a good gait. For example, symmetry between the two legs. That is clearly missing from Neckless' current gait. In fact, he favors heavily his right leg. So let's correct this issue by telling Neckless his two leg angles should sum up to 0, and any deviation from 0 will result in a penalty. Time to go back to the training camp, Neckless, and good luck. Poor guy has to restart from square one, aka, falling. The training has finished, and it is time to see the result. Hey! That is what I would call a balance gait between his left and right legs. But that is also what I would call slow walking. Those heavy penalties insisting symmetrical leg movements is just a naive approach, and being symmetric all the time is probably not the way to move fast. However, continuing on the same approach, there is nothing stopping me from adding more rewards to moving forward. And it does help. The smart boy Neckless has learned to move faster to collect higher rewards, and he even learned to lean his body forward to help with the speed, and doing all these while maintaining a balanced gait. But then there is the next problem. Each step he takes results in him to be lifted up from the ground for a while. That hopping makes his gait less natural, so, as always, let's add another penalty for having both feet in the air. With the added penalty, Neckless learned not to jump, but that also makes his moves much more sluggish. The best balance I could find was something like this. Finally, there is one last thing I want to change. Neckless is not swinging his arms in sync with his legs. So, adding yet another reward term to encourage each arm to move together with the leg on the opposite side. Except it didn't go as expected this time. Instead of swinging his arms, Neckless learned to keep one arm constantly up and drag the other leg constantly behind, so he collects rewards, while he uses the other leg to paddle. The training was getting a bit creepy, like entering a car dealership and 4096 sales wants to shake your hand. I am afraid I have hacked the rewards and penalties too much by now, that it is beyond fixing and I should stop. After all, I was shaping multiple aspects of the humanoid's behavior using only one score per step. and the learning algorithm was responsible for deciphering that single number to infer what to do and what not to do. When two objectives conflict with each other, the result may not be as expected. So, I was lucky this time to have got a decent outcome by only playing with rewards and penalties. Because if training failed from step 1, I would not know what to do. So, I really need to look into those reinforcement learning algorithms if I want to help Neckless further. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.